Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to the Sea Island Morning Show with Bennett and Brown. This is your Beauty Bible, and today we're going to be talking to Karim Orange, also known as Organic Orange. She is a nationally known natural cosmetic expert, celebrity personal care products artist, a makeup artist, two-time Emmy Award nominee, who's graced the faces of many stars in television, music, movies, and theater. Karim is a respected pioneer out there.
Karim. I didn't say Karim.
That's her name.
Okay, what did I say? I didn't say Karim.
Probably Kareem.
Okay.
I don't know. But you cannot mistreat this lady. She's one of my personal favorites.
Are you trying to say I'm country seven? I am, but go ahead.
That's okay. And when you listen to her, you're going to find out she is a wealth of knowledge in this area. Karim, are you with us today?
Yes, I am. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning, honey. How are you?
Wonderful.
All right, so Karim, welcome here to another awesome morning at the Sea Island Morning Show. So, and I'm looking at your bio, which you're a beautiful young lady. I tell you that Richard Pelzer.
He says the same thing every week, Karim.
Our executive producer, get us. It's the most beautiful women. I tell you, Miss Karim. Karim, I won't mess that name up no more, baby. It's Karim. Is it Karim?
It is Karim. It's okay. You said Kareem, but that's actually my husband's name, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, wait a minute. Now, how did that happen? Karim and Kareem?
Okay, that's not the topic.
Yeah, exactly.
Baby, that's a whole lot of... Okay, and your son name is Kayvon, Kaisha.
It's the K house.
Not at all.
All right. So talk to us today about this thing about natural cosmetics and
it's organic.
Okay, but I'm just reading her bio. So it says a natural cosmetics expert. Calm down.
I'm just saying because there's a difference.
Kareem, talk to us, baby. You know, I got this New York lady in the house. I tell you, talk to us all about what you're doing and your products.
Actually, I do not have any products. I kind of just pimp other people's products, so to speak.
Don't you love that?
Okay, and that's what I was talking about. No, go ahead.
Because there are so many amazing products on the market. I kind of got into being an advocate for sustainable beauty, I guess about 15 years ago, when I had a very violent reaction to a very popular lipstick that's on the market. We won't say the name.
Please don't.
Anyway, I had a but that's just my personal allergic reaction. So you can be allergic to anything, even if it's natural, even if it's organic, you can have, a reaction to something. So I had a reaction to a lipstick that I had been wearing every day for many years. One day I put it on and my lips just started burning and blistering. My gums started bleeding. It was horrible. So I tried another lipstick and the same thing kept happening. And I found out that I was actually allergic to fragrance. So, a lot of commercial products have a lot of fragrance in them, and because they don't list the specific type of fragrance, they just list it as fragrance. You can't really. It's very tricky to figure out what fragrance you're allergic to. So, because that happened to me, and I'm organic, but I'm definitely a makeup girl. Like I love lipstick, I love just beauty in general. I tried to find something that was just better for me. And in doing so, I just started doing a lot of research and really understanding that the FDA does not regulate the cosmetic industry, meaning they put a lot of ingredients that are, really not even for human consumption in, makeup lines that we wear. So that's kind of how I started. And, I've been educating women ever since.
Well, Karim, I bet there's a lot of people out there that have had the same reaction as you, but I want to go back a step. You used a word, sustainable beauty. Can you tell the audience what that is?
Well, sustainable beauty, it's more, when you think of something that's sustainable, it should be good for everything involved. It should be good for the earth. It should be good for you. It should not hurt animals. So it's more so a whole movement. I know we particularly hear the word sustainable relating to things like packaging and, carbon footprints, but it also pertains to makeup. and skincare and personal care products and even the food that you eat. You really want to have the least amount of harm, and keep it in line with the earth and the community as possible. So when I say sustainable, it encompasses all of that.
Okay. One other question before I know Mr. C. Allen has some questions for you.
Sure.
The difference between the FDA regulating cosmetics and drug, because that's something people don't really realize. Can you give us that?
Well, they do not, let me see, the cosmetics is kind of a very, very gray area where it is not regulated because of certain organizations like EWG, which is an environmental working group. They're starting to right now regulate it a little bit more. They're starting to acknowledge the fact that there are a lot of leads in lipsticks.
So you mean somebody can make a product and just put whatever they want in it?
Pretty much, not necessarily whatever they want, but they can put toxic ingredients that are known toxigenic. They can, yes, put those ingredients in cosmetics, and the FDA will not necessarily say, no, this can't go in, and yes, this is bad for you.
True.
Absolutely correct.
True.
Very different, but you figure the FDA even approved a lot of drugs that we know are bad for us.
That's right.
So,
But it's still a different process, right?
It is a different, from my understanding, it is a different process. I don't really know the process for drugs, so to speak, for prescription drugs, but definitely for makeup, it is highly unregulated.
Yes. We have had many conversations on the show in reference to lipstick and how the levels of toxins in lipsticks. So we have had several conversations about that. Talk to us today about your online company, Better Organic Choice.
Yes, Better Organic Choice. Better Organic Choice, because again, I'm just a product junkie. So I try and, I've been in the business for 20 years. Actually, Miss Seven Brown used to actually be my agent.
Blowing up the spot. Blowing up the spot.
And she's really good, So, so I've been in the business for a very long time. And so I really still am out there looking at all products, whether they're organic or not. Whether they're natural or not. So what I've invited women to do is they can actually, if they want to find things that are better for them, not necessarily organic, because sometimes you have to take baby steps. What my company does is you fill out this questionnaire, and I ask you questions like, do you work indoors or outdoors? Do you have any allergies? Where do you shop for makeup? Basically, what are you currently using, and what are your spending habits, and where do you purchase makeup? And you list the makeup or the personal care products that you're currently using, and I look them up ingredient by ingredient, and I tell you what is hazardous, what is not, what is carcinogenic, does it have parabens? I tell you pertinent information about what you're currently using, and then I try and help you make the better organic choice to what you're currently using. So if it's like a red lipstick and it's by such and such, I try and help you find the same shade, but just better for you.
Quick question. So does that mean after I come to Organic Orange and I get this done with you that I'm going to be spending more money on my cosmetics?
Well, if you're coming to me, it's because you want to make a change.
No, I'm asking this because I know some people feel like when you go the other route, it's going to be so expensive. Sometimes they say, why bother? Is that really true?
Absolutely not. If anything, it's less expensive. Most of the things that I try and recommend, depending again on where you live. If a woman lives in New York, then, there's so many wonderful companies that you can find in like Whole Foods. So where a lipstick by, in a department store that might cost you $22 that's filled with things that are bad for you, you might be able to get the same lipstick for half the price.
Exactly. That's awesome. All right, everyone. We were here talking this morning. We are here talking with Karim Orange in reference to Organic Orange, who is a cosmetics expert. So tell our listening audience, because we have to go to commercial break, tell us how can they get in touch with you as well as know more information about you and to learn more about the things that you do?
Yes, absolutely. You can go to my website, KarimOrange.com, KarimOrange.com, and you can find out pretty much everything about me there, my workshops, the Better Organic Choice link is there as well, or you can go directly to Better Organic Choice.
Okay, very good.
Thank you, Karim.
You're very welcome.
All right, everyone. That was Karim Orange here live on the Sea Island Morning Show. It's time for us to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we got some of our winners on the line. We have some honorees on the line. We have our after party hosts on the line. We're going to do the recap of the Reunion Hair Show 15th anniversary, the Bennett Career Institute, when we'll be back after these messages with Bennett and Brown.